Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Hope you're all well. Um, it's sort of a nice day out here, but a bit cloudy. So, my name's Suzanne, or Suzie, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia. So, I can help you anywhere in Australia as long as you don't have a demonstrator already. So I can help you out with paper, stamps, dies, information, whatever you'd like. I can help you with. So all my information for that is under the More tab down below. So hi Kim, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Hello again. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's a bit like that. So, just a couple of things that I'd like to go, and I've lost my little paper with it all on. So, we have a fantastic offer for people wanting to start Stampin' Up. Hi, Janelle, how are you going? Lovely to see you. So, our starter kit this month is $303. So that is an awesome offer. And you only pay $169 for it. Hi Holly, how you going? Lovely to see you all here. So $169 for $300 worth of stuff. That's really a great offer. Plus two, there's no delivery fee on that. You can pick anything in the catalogue or online exclusives, whatever. So you can pick what you want. So that's a fabulous deal. Plus, when you join, you can go into my website and join, be part of my team. We're only a small team at the moment, but we have lots of fun anyway. So when you join, you'll get a 20% discount on your products that you buy. Plus, depending on how much you spend, you will get 10% back as rewards. So at the moment, I'm collecting my rewards to do the online workshop for scrapbooking. Lost the word then, couldn't get it out, for scrapbooking. So I'm going to put my rewards to that. Now your rewards will be there for 12 months. So after 12 months you will lose them, but you've got 12 months to decide what you want to do. And especially if you want something like a cut and emboss machine. Hi Sue, lovely to see you. If you want a cut and emboss machine, buy that with your rewards. Just save up your rewards and buy something big that normally, would be too much for you. So our scrapbooking workshop is getting closer to buy the products. The products will be in our online store. I'm not sure what it's going to go under yet, but as soon as I find out, I'll let you know. Now, this workshop is for demonstrators and also for customers. So you can order it as well, which is something new, I think, for Stampin' Up, is that it's for everyone. So that's where my pennies are going next, to that. So other than that, I haven't got anything else to tell you, I don't think. We've covered the fabulous joining offer and the scrapbooking workshop. So there's always new things being added, and you'll find that in the catalogue it'll have things, and it'll have some other things in the in online exclusive. So don't forget to look in there. Now, also the last chance, check that out because some of them are just about half price. So have a look in there and see if there's anything you need. All right, I'm going to go down to the desk now. Don't want to carry on yakking because we're here to craft, aren't we? Oh, look at my camera. All right. So this is what we're doing today. So this is stippled roses. Now they only have the dies left. So, and they are $23 down from $50. So that as soon as that goes, that's it, it'll be out. And I love this. Anything with flowers and trees, I love. So this is what we're going to make today. So I haven't put a greeting in. I've got congratulations on the front, but I'm not sure whether it's going to be a birthday card or an anniversary card or whatever. So that's what we're going to make today. I'll put that to one side. So I'm using red and black at the moment. So I've already coloured in the roses. So in that, it's just gorgeous, the stippled roses. It's a shame that you can't get the bundle anymore, but you can get the dies, which probably isn't any good unless you've got the yeah, it is pretty, isn't it, Sue? This will go on here. So I've changed the colour. So that's going to go in there. And a black border. Some of these might trimming because I find when I think that was for that. When I go by the sizes, the American sizes, always seem to be a little bit longer than, and then a piece of vellum on the top of that. Now, so our card base, I'll do that. I think I'll do those in black instead of red. Not sure yet. That is the stippled roses. So this is the stamp set. And it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And you've got a die to cut that out as well. So it's absolutely a beautiful set. You can get the dies at the moment on last chance, but you can't get the stamps. The stamps have all gone. So the base, the card, is 5.5 by 8.5. You're welcome, Sue. So I'm going to fold that over. And I'm going to use my bone folder to make a crease in there. And then I'm going to fold this one back. Okay. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it on the edge. Oh, it's a little bit out there. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, so I've decided now I'm going to do black on there. So I'm going to have to cut 2 pieces of black. So these were 2 by 5.25 should be. So I want some black. And I bet you I haven't got any hanging around when you want it. So just bear with me a moment. This is I should go through those black pieces because there's probably enough there to do what I want, but so I want 2 pieces and I want them at 2 inches. So I'm going to cut that on the 2-inch mark. And then I want 5.25. Now I just want to measure those because on one of them I think was a little bit short. Oh no, that's a little bit long. Okay, so we'll try it. We can always trim it, can't we? So we want 5.25. All right. I think the black will look much better. Yeah, I do, Kim, or I keep them in the drawer. But I try and keep them all together. I do have a bit box. So this is my bit box. So I keep bits and pieces in there as well. But I knew I'd used all the black in there. Oh no, there's a little bit. But yeah, I tried to. It's trying to control all the scraps from the videos. It's really hard. Now I'm going to use layered florals. Can't get my notes. My layered floral 3D embossing paper, embossing folder. Jeez. This one I don't think is there either. If it is, I didn't check it, sorry. If it is, it's on, it'll be on the last chance list. So I'm going to put my black pieces. So this is the front of my, with the black line. So I'm going to, yeah, it's really hard to, you know, you have so many, Kim. What to keep, you know. So I'm going to put those two in there. And I'm going to close that. I'll turn on my machine. So I want my base plate. And then I want my grey plate on the top. So we'll put that through. Okay, so there's black pieces. I think will look a lot nicer than red on red. And then I'm just going to take this, while I've got this out, this piece of vellum. Yeah, so do I love it too. And it's either gone or it's on last chance. I'm not sure. All right. So we've got our vellum piece for there. So I'll put that away. So I thought they were a bit shorter. I might just take a fraction off the side though. Just a little tiny bit. So you see what I mean about the pieces when you cut them to size, what they say in the video. Okay, so we'll put these. So the purpose of this week is I want to show all the gorgeous flower sets that we've got and what you can do with them. So there are things you will get rid of and there are things that you'll keep because you love them. So I'm going to put this on here. It's just a fraction, but it would have been better if it had been a bit longer. And I've put that upside down. So luckily, I can still get it off. Best working from this side. Oops, a bit too far. That's better. The flowers were upside down. So it's something you've got to watch with these. So I'll put this one down as well. As I said, I would have liked it to go just a fraction higher. And this is on the video I watched of Jilly Bling. I just love her card. She does some awesome avid cards. And I'll just change this up to what I want. So level it up with the other one. Leaving a little gap. I see that looks much better. Hi, Ray, how you going? Looks a lot better than doing the red on red. So we've got that part. That's what I need some. So these parts here are going to be the front. So this is what we're going to attach our flower and decorate. So I'm going to glue this together now. Oh, itchy nose. So Paul was talking to our next door neighbour yesterday afternoon, and he's always said to me, if we move out, they would jump in here because they're in a 2-bedroom place and it's really, really small. So they would take over the lease here, and then they would have to get somebody to take the lease over at their place. So Paul was talking to him, and he said, oh, Mum and I are looking to move out. He said, it's too small, which it is. And he said, well, let us know. He said, and we'll just jump right in. He said, we'll move everything from the garage into this garage, he said, and just move it all in. Not a problem. So that's good to know that they're still, well, he says anyway. I don't know about her. So, as you know, with vellum, oh, we all do that, Lorraine. You have days like that. And I mean, you've got a lot on your plate at the moment with getting sorted to go overseas and everything. It's don't worry about it. I've had blunders and that. You just carry on as if nothing's happened, or you make a joke of it like you did. So, with vellum, if you glue it, you know that it's going to show through, right? You all know that. So, before I put it on, I'm going to cut out my rose. I don't know whether that will go on my... Oh yeah, should do. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about it, all right? I know it's hard when it happens. Has been with me too. So, all right, so we're going to put cut our rose out. So as I said, this week, and I'm not sure whether, I don't think, Laura, you were there. This week, I'm showcasing flowers. I love flowers and I love trees. Just got to get this right. And sorry, I think that's where it goes. Yeah, so I'm going to be showing off all the flowers. We have some gorgeous flower sets. And I just love flowers. And trees. So I'd like to try and do all the flower sets. You like trees as well, Kim? Yeah, so do I. So I want to do the ones that are past and ones that are present. Okay, I'll pop this through now. Now, as you know, you can go backwards with your dies, but you cannot go backwards when you're embossing. Otherwise, you'll kill your embossing folder. I think I'm going to have to put new plate on this shortly. It's a bit yucky. So just be careful when you take your washi tape off that you don't take your flower off as well. So I got that. Put it back. Where's my leaf? So this is going to be on here like that. And then this flower, these roses, they're just gorgeous, is going to sit over there like that. So we've got this part in the middle that we can actually put some glue on that's going to hold our washi tape and won't be seen. So I'm just going to put some glue in the middle of that. And then I'm going to pop it on here, having a little bit of a white border to show. I can never do straight for some reason. So it's only in the middle. And then once we get the flower on, we can probably pop that down. So we'll put that there at the moment. And I'm going to glue these two together. So we've got our back piece. The vellum is 3 7/8 by 2 5/8. So that's a piece of vellum. So the top black is 4 1/8 by 2 7/8. That's not right. It's 3.5 by 5 1/4. So I thought that wasn't right. I was reading the wrong one. So now I'm going to put glue on this. Now, if you wanted, you could emboss this if you wanted to, but I feel it's just better plain. And I wanted to keep that neutral sort of colour. So there we go again. It's a fraction too long. I don't know why it does that. And I mean, I know their papers are different sizes to ours. I might have to pop a bit more glue on here. Still need to take a fraction off. See, they're either too long or too short. So I think I'll add a bit more glue on there because I think I've taken most of it off with pulling it apart. I don't know how much glue is left in this glue gun. It seems to be going forever. So I just want I should be poking my tongue out with this, shouldn't I? I'll hold it straight, it might get better. Okay, so this piece goes in here. All right, and that's our back piece. So we'll put this on. Now, I mean, if you want, you can put either a sentiment and put a white piece on here as well. That's a bit crooked. There we go. Hi, Emma. Nice to see you. How are you today? Where are you from, Emma? Is it Emma? Yeah. Where are you from? You over in the States or Canada or Australia? Lovely to see you here. So that's our card so far, right? Now we're going to put our piece together here, which will sit on the front here. Okay. So, as I said, you can put the Southern California. Wow. Lovely. I did travel in the States, but that was, 25 years ago. So I'm going to put the big rose on there because I want this to be broken up. See, on this one, I put the little rose at the top, and then I ended up with my congratulations across my full rose. I don't want that. So we've got to find this this die, and I thought it was with everything else because we've got to do so it's not in there. I have habits of popping things like in a tray, so we've got to do some embossing. They're bows. I don't know where the die is. And the trouble is, Mr. Zeus has been walking across here on his way to his chair. Instead of walking on the floor, he decides to walk all the way up, in and out of things. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I watched it quite to the end, so which was good. It was a lovely card. So, what did I do with it? I didn't put it in here. Sometimes I'll put it in here, but I didn't. So I've got to find it now. Anyway, let's go on with the embossing. And I've got a strip of black here because our theme is black and red. And it's just, I'm still looking for that die. Don't mind me if I disappear a bit. So I'm using silver. That's weird. It was with I put everything together on my desk when I did it on Saturday. I might have to use another one. So let's do our embossing. I know exactly what you mean, Kim. Yes, it is the stipple roses, Tanya. I love that set. That's another set that won't be going. The way I'm going, I'll be keeping everything. So this week is going to be on flowers. New flowers and old flowers, like the cards you can make with them. Because some people might still have the set, so they can do the card. So I want the congratulations. There it is. I hope we're going to have to do this one and cut it apart. We'll see. It'll be on my desk somewhere. It just doesn't want to be found. So we'll do our embossing. So I've put the powder on it, which takes out any oil from my fingers or anything on the paper that was already there. Okay, we use our Versamark. And Versamark is a sticky ink. And make sure I get a good amount of ink on there. And then I'm going to press down on it. My eyes are going all over my desk, hoping that well, that's true too. Yeah. So you can see the congratulations on there. I don't know if you can see it. So I'm going to go silver, and I'm going to put it in my embossing buddy tray tool. So we'll put that lid on there. Don't want to get any powder on it. And then I'm going to sprinkle my silver all over. So I just had a bit of an idea. No, didn't slide under there, and I nearly lost this other one. Oh, it's wrong. I can't pick things up there. Okay. And you've got a little brush here so that if you want to get rid of any marks on there. What have I lost? Dies to cut these little leaves out. I had two, and I should be here with all my stuff, but it isn't. So it's gone walkabout. So I'm going to have to improvise a bit. All right, before we do that, we'll get our silver embossing powder and put it back into the tube, the bottle. So that's the beauty of this kit. You can just undo it, put it back in the bottle, ready for the next time. So I try to keep it all together. Now we'll do this. We'll do our embossing. So it's going to get a bit noisy. Yeah. So this is our gun. Has 2 speeds. So you've got your second speed you use for your embossing, so it gets hot. And the first speed you can use like to dry up a paint or something like that. Oops. So you see the magic happening. There we go. Now, as you all know, I'm not into fussy cutting. So it's not one of my fortes at the moment because I've never done it. But I keep trying. I should have cut that end off. There we go. So I just want to cut around this because I think it looks a little bit nicer than a big thick piece. And I found using the opposite side, normally I start from right to left, and I've worked out I can actually see with it going from left to right. Now I should be sticking my tongue out, making it go. So my fussy cutting is not perfect. Hi Marlene, how are you going? Hope you're well. So I went and got my flu shot last night. Yeah, they do, Kim. They make it look easy. Something I've never done. I don't think I'll go inside that seed because I'll probably mess it up. I was going to, but I think I would mess it up if I did. Just want to get rid of that point. So this then will sit. Oh no! Oh, sorry to hear that, Marlene. I just had my flu shot last night. So we're going to put that there. And then I'm going to put that between the two roses, right? So last time when I did this one, I had the roses the other way around, and I had my congratulations had to go across the big rose, and I didn't want that. Yeah? Ah. No, I don't seem to have any problem with them. So we'll go to sticking our rose onto the vellum piece. So the vellum piece is embossed, and this time I'm going to put the big rose up the top. So I could have got a bit closer there. So, and it puts your flower in a whole different sort of perspective. You know, I do find that with aeroplanes, with flying, everyone I know ends up with the cold or something because it's just the same air going through. Sorry, Lorraine, I hope you don't get anything on the plane. Hang on. Yeah. I just want to make sure they're not hanging over. I glued the other rows down, but I think this one I will pop up. I'm missing a foot off my glass mat too. So let's take our bits and pieces off here. And I love this Tanya that you showed with the texture. It just makes things so much easier. So all the ones from the incentive trip will be coming back home. I got the doctor yesterday to give me close your ears. Yeah, that's what I said. Sorry, Lorraine. Travel with the mask. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put this, I can fit one there. And probably I could use little ones, but I'll just cut the big one in half. I can't believe we are over the halfway mark for May. Where has the time gone? Whoops. All right. So I want to put this one so that it's sitting a bit off the edge there and go in between the two roses. Yes, it does. Yeah, very much so. So I'm going to put that one, so it's just a little bit off, and then drop it down. So there's our congratulations. Okay. So I need that die, but obviously it's gone away. It doesn't want to be found. Sometimes I just pop them in No. So I have boxes everywhere at the moment. I've got to get into packing up too. We looked at another house on Saturday. Wasn't very nice at all. It looked great in the photographs. Now, I want some white. It won't be single, but maybe I can cut it up a bit, do a bit of surgery on it. And these big scissors I bought, have to tighten them up. They've just gone loose. They won't work. $40 for a pair of scissors, whatever it was, and they don't cut. So I'm just going to cut a piece of this anyway. And I'll do two. See, everything gets put on that side when I'm working. And then I'll find it. Could have gone on the floor. I might be able to cut this one in half or use it as a whole. So we'll put two. Holding my breath. Are we talking about Lorraine on the plane? I'd take them back. What am I taking back? I think I've missed something along there somewhere. So it's a different kind of leaf, but I guess, we can use it. It'll give it a bit more sparkle. Oh, my scissors. Yeah. I don't think I've even got the receipt for it anymore. And it only needs that screw tightening up, so I'll get Paul to do that, or I'll do it, doesn't matter. Yeah, so we were looking at this house on Saturday, as I was saying, and it looked gorgeous on the website. My God, when we got there, it was very old and it needed some TLC, that's for sure. And the photos they used must have been when they dressed it up for sale, I'd say. There we go. Don't need that bit anymore. Got a piece in there I need to get out. The ensuite was just like a cupboard. It's something like you put in a downstairs toilet. Yeah, well, they were about $40. I don't know whether they'll take them back without a receipt. Come on, come out. All right. We'll see what we think. Oh, meh. So I don't want them. I think I'll cut the bottom bit off. There we go. I'll put that back in the, while I think of it. Otherwise, I'll lose another one. And we'll do the same with this one. Because they're going to go under a bit, you won't really notice it. I mean, I always use those bits too. So that one will go under there like that. There we go. Okay, see you, Lorraine. Say hi to Mum. So now to attach this one, it's going to sit on here like that. So let's finish decorating this and we'll now we can pop that in there like that. We can have it hanging over a little bit because it's going to sit on there, so we can have it a little bit. So not finding that die has actually been a little bit of a save, hasn't it? Because we've had to use something different and it still looks pretty. I'm going to pop that under there. Let's see. So we could have this little bit going out here like that. Well, thank you, Marlene. So I might use these little bits up. And we'll use that other bit. We won't do both bits, it will be probably too much. And I'm thinking of coming under the congratulations part there. Or should we? They're so small, I should use my tweezers. No, I think I'll leave that one off. That one will be okay. So we've got that. Now we want to bow. And I took the bow. I'll tuck the bow here, I think. So we haven't got any gold. So I might use same as I did on the other one. I'll use this white with silver because that will go with it. Cut off our tail. I'll use my ribbon scissors. There we go. Zamala woke me up 3 times to go out in the night. Paul gets up at 2:30, and I think it was just before that was the last time she woke me up to come out. So no big puddles, but Saturday she did 2 beauties. My God, I thought we had the Brisbane River in the house. And I think it's that Paul got some, is it rose hip? For her, for arthritis. And I think it's making her go to the toilet or making it thirsty because she's drinking a lot more. So there's our bow. I'm going to put it on with a glue dot, and I'm going to put it just there. I didn't think it was stuck on then. We're going to butt it right up to that congratulations. No, she's not. She's 15 years old, so she's fairly old. But apart from having a struggle with her back legs, with the arthritis, she's fine. So Louise said to get some glutamine. They're good for animals as well as people, so we might try that if this rose hip doesn't work. So now we're going to put this on here. So we want to get it sort of evenish if we can, just by eyeballing it if you want to. And I'm going to glue this bit down. I'm going to make sure that that is well and truly covered, and we don't have any glue coming out on this side. Yeah, he's going to have to. Oh, thank you, Emma. He's going to have to take her to the vet. I think what he's worried about is if he takes her to the vet, that will be the end sort of thing. But I mean, she's got a gorgeous temperament. So, you know, it's a shame if they do that. And that's what I think he's scared of, that they might put her down. Okay, so I didn't do that piece. I've done the white. I need the black. All right. We'll just hold off that for the moment, and I'll cut some black off. Let's clean the sticky ink off there. Black, I had it. So, our piece to go in here. So this piece here. And I haven't put anything in here for this fact. I don't know whether it's going to be, yeah, it is nice together. Hi, Sandra, how are you going? So I need to cut a black. I've got a white piece here. So in should be 4 7/8 by 3.5 is the white piece. So what did I say? 4 7/8. 4 7/8 is 3/4 of the way and 1 little stroke. So yes, that's right. And the middle is 3.5. So yeah, that's the right piece for there. Now I want a piece of black which will be 4.5. I'll do it this way. So 4.5. I didn't want to cut that long ways. And then it was 3 1/8. So 3 1/8 is there. I don't usually work in fractions, don't. And see, that is nowhere near black. 4.5. That's 4.5. I must have written the wrong size down. Here we go again. So I'm going to do it the same size as the white, and then I'll trim it down a bit. So 4 7/8 is there. 4 1/4, 4 7/8. Yep, and I'll just trim a bit off each end, and we'll be right. I must have written down the wrong sizing. Tiny bit more. Oh, my car's going in to have a new roof put on it. Shane has got a drive car for me, which is a manual. Haven't driven a manual in years. Oh, thank you, Tanya. Yeah. She's still healthy. It's like there's nothing wrong with her. She's a merino, so an Italian sheepdog. So she's a big dog. And other than and the tiles in this place are a bit slippy too. So she struggles to get traction sometimes. You're welcome, Irma. Thanks for dropping in. It was lovely to meet you. Yeah, yours would be nice, wouldn't it? I'm going to take the little rose. Now, I did this in basic grey. I don't always use black. So I'm going to point the leaves to the bottom, sort of on a bit of an angle. There we go. So yeah, she's apart from that, she's healthy. Put it away. All right, so we've just got this little bit to sort of finish off. So I think I did those in Poppy Parade, and then I did the dark one in... Do that, or did I do the... I just put them all away. I don't think that's what I used. It's not dark enough. I should have left them out, shouldn't I? I'll go light real red and see what that comes up with. I think that's still it, but it won't matter because it'll be in the inside. So Stampin' Up really makes it easy for you to colour in. So you've got your light patches and your dark patches, and you can just follow them. Oh dear, some of these tops are a little hard to get off, aren't they? So this is Cherry Cobbler Light. So I'm doing all my dark pieces with this, and you'll see and by no means I am an artist. I'm just shading in the dark pieces. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame, aren't I? Right, real red. I'm going over those red ones again, the dark ones as well with this, trying to get the shading. So I could go over it again, like I did with the other roses, but on the essence of video, we'll keep it. So I've got Pool Party here, which is what I did on the leaves before. And then I added some light Pretty Peacock. And with this one too, I'm going to keep this part empty with no sentiment. That way I can use it for anything. This is absolutely back again cutting during lunch. Yeah, it is about that time, isn't it? I've got to go to the chemist and get my tablets. She gave me some tablets for my cough that I've had since I had that procedure to look down into my lungs. And again, I'm going to go over with the Pool Party, and I'm going to go over the darker parts that we put in. Bit of a rose there that I haven't coloured. I'll do that in a minute. There we go. Now you can use colour lifter on here if you need to do any sort of adjustment things. You can use that. All right. So as I said, I'm not putting a sentiment in it. Got a little black mark on there too. So I'm going to put that there. Let's see if I can get that off with the rubber. As I said, I can never do straight. I can never get it on exactly where I want it. Yeah, so Shane's got a car for me to drive, which is great. I haven't driven a manual in years. As I said to him, might have a couple of crunch gears when he gets it back. Now, for this to go in here, we've got this little piece here. No, I do that too, Lorraine. I'll try to watch them back. Sometimes I don't get to do it, but most of the time I do. So this little piece here, this mechanism, you need to fold it. It's about 3 inches, and then fold it in half, and then fold the other ends to the middle of that crease. So I want to get it, that back part's going out a bit. You don't want it on the crease, you just want it just at the side of the crease. Got ya? Like that. A bit hard sometimes with the light. So we want to put this one the same. And there's your little mechanism. So I'm going to put glue on either side. Yeah, and I sometimes watch them back and I think, oh my goodness, did you do that? Or did you say that? Or, yeah. I just got to work out this mechanism. What I did on this one. Okay, so it's stuck there. And then it's stuck on the top bit here for the card. So that one goes, can you see? That one will go along here. Like that. And then that one, you hold it. Yeah. And then I'm going to put glue on this one, and I'm going to get it about halfway. So I'm going to put it on here because it's easier than trying to work out where it goes. And then, as I say, we're going to put this one as much as we can and then close the card. So being glue, it'll probably take a little bit to adhere. And that's not straight. That's better. And then press that one down. As I say, it might take a little while to adhere, but this is what we'll have in the end. So where I've done the purple rose there, that I've, and there's your little mechanism inside. Okay, so it's like a little box. So now it's adhered, and we've got our little box in there. But I'll put a heavy block on it to leave it for a while for it to get so we want some gems on it actually, don't we? And Wink of Stella. I'll put that block on there afterwards. So we've got our drusies. Don't think we've really got any actual red gems. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lorraine. Then we've got these ones that we've got the clear and the champagne ones there. Or we could just put a pearl in. So one, two, or three. Let me know in the comments what you think that we should use. No. Oh, we've got our clear ones we could have used. So, put in the comments what you think. I could colour them if we wanted red ones. I could use these clear ones. She might be able to colour these as well. We can give it a go. Is that what you think? Can't do the let's just try one of these, see what happens. So that coloured, which I knew it would because I've used it before. That one we can colour. And I've never tried to colour the druses. I've got 3 packets of them. I thought I had a loose one. I think it's in here. That's the champagne one. So if we want to, we could colour those. So what do you think? 1, 2, or 3 this one? Yeah, I've coloured them before, but I haven't coloured the druses. So let me know which ones we want. I think these colour the darkest. So let me know. One, 2, or 3. Which ones do you think we should colour? Or should we use the pills? Diamantes. Cool. So I want some little ones, but I want some big ones too. Oh, I've got lots of little ones, haven't I? So I want some big ones. These colour beautifully. And we'll do some small ones. We'll get rid of this. All right. Oh, pull the whole lot off. Number 1. Number 1 was the diamantes. Number 1 was this one. So we got number 1 all the way through. Oh well, I'll put these aside. They'll always come in handy. And we'll do our... Oops. Oh, I'm trying to colour with that. That's not any good, is it? I want some big ones. Diamantes. Ah, okay. Not a worry. We can swap over. That's what I thought you meant, Mr. Diamantes. Oh well, never fear. So I'm going to put one in the centre there of that big rose. And I'm going to put one in the middle of this rose here. That one there. So that's 5. I think I'm going to put a large one in the middle of that one inside. That's all right. We got it right in the end, didn't we? So we got 3, 4, we got 6. So I need another one. I think I'm going to put it there. So that makes an odd amount, which is good. So there we go. That's okay. There's our card finished. Put some Wink Stella on it. That's what I forgot. So I'm going to actually do it on the flowers. I'm going to give them a quick make them look special. Notice how we all go quiet when we're painting or doing something and concentrating on. Okay. That was a big splosh on the end there. So, here we go. Now it's finished. So, you could give it to someone special. You give it to your husband. No, probably not your husband. Wouldn't want roses. Somebody's birthday, anniversary, or just to say hello, you know. But you'd have to change, of course, your congratulations on there. So there's our 2 cards, both looking totally different. I'll come back up the top now. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, for coming in and having a chat. It's always lovely to see you here and chat. I try to keep up with what you're saying as I'm going along. Some things I don't pick up, but so I really appreciate everyone who calls in and watches the video. This one went a little longer than I intended it, and that's why I cut everything out and coloured it last night, or Saturday night actually, to try and make things go a lot quicker so the video wasn't as long. So thank you. I really do appreciate it. If you do like my content, give me a like, a share, and hit that notification bell to let you know when I'm going live again. So I go usually 5 days a week, Monday to Friday, and that's at 10:30 Queensland time. So I'll be here tomorrow with another flower that I think deserves recognition on the great ones that Stampin' have done. So there'll be some that are new and some that are old. Now with the this one, the stippled roses, the only thing left is the dies. So if you've got the stamps and you didn't get the dies at the time, the dies are just about half. Well, I think they're $20 and they were $50. So, you know, that's great if you need them. All right. Have a great day. Enjoy it. And I'm going to clean up this mess I've got here now and try and find my little leaf die. So, goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much. And I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Bye.